All right, guys, here we are, game one. Ever since our little tournament, we decided 3 game sets is super, super cool, so we're going to be doing that. And I'm
Who
going
first start
to.
bound on the field? But a trading grounds.
And all this is going to go away because we're just looking for Swana
Ooh.
Dojos on 1, and because we have the building contract in hand. If we really, really want a trading grounds, we can get it with building contract. But hey, there's our Swana Dojo.
Lucky.
So we're going to flush Morito. The 1-for-1 is always a question mark. I think we can afford to keep it because we have the building contract. Is that what I wanted to do? No, I flushed it. That's stupid. Play 3 faces.
Okay, well, you agonize over that. I flip 3 guys who are going to get all cycled down looking for some gold. So far, that's pleasant enough. So I've got a void in hand. It's a first turn void. Some of these cards are questionable, so we're going to jam it. I don't always do that. Void in this deck is very iffy because the games tend to not go on long enough for me to gain great value. But there, I felt comfortable getting it out of the way. And then, I get my Temple of Destiny. And another card. I love drawing cards off my holding that costs a 1 for. And then a marketplace. And then get off the bus, you do other cards. We're happy to get a guy on turn 2, but we still want to make sure we're developing our gold a little bit. So that's what we're questing to do here.
Word. Okay, so here's 3 guys and a gold. In a different edition, we'd be screwed, but here we are not. So I'm going to get. So we're getting gold plus we're building contracting for a copper mine. My logic with the copper mine versus just pitching the building contract getting Forgotten Legacy is that I can get Forgotten Legacies out of the deck later this way. But I'm sure there's like a definitive correct play in this sort of corner, in this interaction, and someone will figure it out and tell me. As for these guys, I like Ayumi. I don't like the other 2 so much. So we'll flush like this. Kind of aggressive, but the deck wants a lot of gold.
Ooh, Coastal Lane I flip. Well, this is looking pretty solid. Did you draw?
I did.
So I get the void. So it looks like I'm locked into Coastal Lane plus Destiny plus Dig for Forgotten Legacy card. I'm not super excited about that because I don't have a card. I'm really happy to build. This is probably the most questionable card because he's going to have a ton of 3PH guys because he's lying in line get to do that. But I want to be efficient. So I'm going to buy my Temple of Destiny and draw a card and sort of see what presents itself. If there's a nice easy pitch. There's not. We will expel Usurpation to get a Forgotten Legacy. And then I buy my Coastal Lane, which is as good a holding as one can buy for 4 gold. And now we're set up, and from here we're going to be proclaiming and boxing pretty much every return of the game. I'm going to keep that Temple of the Destiny. Oh, he's not in play yet. In due time, good sir, in due time. Because I really love drawing cards, so what can you say? And, my hand's shaping up okay.
Sure. So flip. And it's a bunch of stuff. So 7 and 7. I could just go double Ayumi. I can go Ayumi plus Raikitsu and gold, which is looking more likely. Is that true? Or I could go just Ayumi, building contract plus Forgotten Legacy plus gold. I think I like that the best. If I go Ayumi with this.
Just all kinds of gold.
And then float 7, building contract for a copper, that leaves 4. And then search for a legacy to 1, and then buy the Temple of Destiny. Yeah, let's do it that way.
Why wouldn't you building for a Swan? Oh, because you want to get the Temple. Are you trying to get why wouldn't you go building for a Swanner, get Forgotten Legacy? What am I missing?
This is the same gold, but gets me an extra fake card.
So you're gonna get the Temple of Destiny here? Is that it?
Yeah, so I can get.
Okay, I'm watching here.
So I have floating 7
Uh,
gold. I
That's an
just
assassin,
explained it out.
right?
So it's here's 1, and I draw a card and go to 6. And then I get
Right.
my
Right.
2
Okay,
goes to
copper.
3.
Sure, 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 sure.
Yeah.
So you cycle because you're not getting the. I mean, okay, I'm with you.
I mean, it leaves me up a card, and it gets the same amount of gold. I hear what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
3, 2. Okay. And then I leave these 2 guys. I think I'm at the place where I just want to buy guys all the time. Draw a
Yep.
card and
Dance
pass.
magic dance. Alright, so I void for a card. Hooray, it's a card. I like cards as much as the next guy.
Hooray, cards. Cards.
And I
Oh,
go to Dynasty and I buy my guy. Go up into 9. I make fun of Jesse for not marking his honor.
whoops. So I'm at 8.
3. Draw a card for my cool destined temple thing there. And then 3, 6 attaches the PPG and buys me this other holding. And draw my fake card and all you.
Okay, so we got a nice little window here. He doesn't have progressive in play. So what we're going to do is attach our Hachiro's Legion for 5 gold.
I will gain 2 honor. Oh, as an open, very important. Good box, good box. One of those boxes that clearly indicates that they're trying to get rid of Imitids or dramatically reduce them. So I gain 2 honor.
Make my Legion a cavalry.
I attach progressive or play progressive. Hooray opens.
Yep. Which makes us sad, but it's not like we're not going to attack. We could play this and try to like put the Fear of God into him a little bit, but I think that's too aggressive. Let's see, I've got 21. I've got 20 gold of guys in provinces. 6, 9, 12, 16. I'm going like Naikiru, Rakitsu, Forgotten Legacy. That's fine. If I play this, I'd be left with buying just Naikiru, and I would still lose the province, so that's terrible. So I pass.
Pass.
Declare attack. No assignment.
I defend the PPG.
Cast through a different one.
You are 8. I will progressive for 8. I've got a rank and a planned departure. Just trying to be as card efficient as possible.
I go home.
Hey, province save.
Other battles.
Achievement unlocked. Nope.
So here's my 3, 6, 9, 12, 16 gets 7 plus 6 plus 3. And get off the bus, Ayumi. Mark that plus 3.
Hey, it's some cards.
Hey, it's cards.
So I start with Void. I love cards. They're so helpful. Okay. And then we're going to take a look at some things. So 5. Yep. 2, 3, 4. So I want to go. I think I want to leave. So I want to buy this guy, that guy. We want to leave one guy in our province just to make sure we can keep hitting our proclaims. So I will lobby for the favor. Here's my favor token.
Big fat pass.
Discard Path of Wisdom in the favor to draw a card.
Wombo combo.
That's right. I believe. I think I can. Gain my 2. Gain my 2. And so 2, 5, 4. So yeah, we're gonna blow this up and get another marketplace. Just get it out of our deck, and increase our gold production. That's not like the worst thing ever.
Not even a little bit.
And that is it. Yep. So here is 5 for this girl, proclaim to 18. And 4 for this guy. And where's my counting house, baby? Let's count those houses. 1 house.
1 house, 2 house.
And draw a card. I get my Path of Wisdom back. It's a combo with progressive and the favor.
That's right.
And all you.
Oh, me. Alright, there's some guys. So my first is I drew another Hachiro's Legion. This one's going to go on Kitsu, I think.
We will lobby for the favor. We love the favor. I got the favor. Yeah.
Damn. I got the favor.
That's
pass.
it. Okay. We have an Imperial Summons, and so we're going to play it. I don't know. I think my instinct is that the Naval guy, but the Naval guy's not doing so much. So I think the proper play is that the guy with an action that does something. I don't like actions. They scare me. So we will bow. That's right. Boo.
I will give my Naikiru here. Or no, I'll give my follower cavalry.
I will pass.
I'm going to play this because it makes his defense a little bit more complicated. I'm going to put a Spider Elite so high invested on Naikiru. Go get another one.
Wow. Yes, that does make my defense a little bit more complicated.
Show it and put it into
bringing out the big mama.
Indeed. So it's your open.
I pass.
Big guy attacks. This guy attacks. PDG.
I defend.
So he's going to be able to just defend, favor me home no matter what. I can send in my guy, and like he's got progressive too. I'm going to split, and the logic is because if he chooses to play a card in the Naikiru battle, I can maybe do something anyway. But if he just sends me home and then he progresses me home, you know, he hasn't gained any honor, and I'm sort of hitting his hand slowly. So here I am. Let's do unopposed battle first.
Well, I'm gonna progressive. I just have to decide which cards will be. Your force is 8.
Correct.
Well, it's going to be 2 Path of Wisdoms, and probably Usurpation because it's really hard for me to trigger there. I mean, I can only ever hit the cavalry guy, and he's done a pretty good job of keeping that guy out of it.
Okay, so I go home. Let's do the opposed battle.
He talked about me having the favor, but I don't have it. I foolishly dropped it to an Imperial Summons. I do have Pure Intent to make his fear effect a little less threatening, and I gain 2 honor.
Right, honor.
That's not what I. No, that's not what I do. Back it up. I play Inexplicable. No, come back, I play Inexplicable Challenge. I don't know what I'm thinking there. I just really wanted to say Pure Intent, but Inexplicable Challenge to bow the follower. That's the play. The clear play.
Okay.
I still gain 2 honor.
Uns. So I have to decide if I think I can win the battle. If I play this, and this, and this. The answer is.
This way I don't get blown out to like Serenity plus Unholy Strike, kill your guy, and be really sad. So
I can definitely just play this. But it doesn't do anything. I think I kind of have to reach for the brass.
Well, do it.
I have to reach for the brassling a little bit here. I'm going to rewards of experience to bow your guy.
Wow. Target unbound samurai. Bar target enemy unit with low force. Okay. I mean, I'm still going to play my Pure Intent because I want to gain some honor, and so I will.
I box up for 3.
Yep. So now I'm just emptying out the old Handolas. 2 more honor for me.
Which card you play here? Just another pure intent?
Another pure intent.
Sure, sure.
Yep.
And then attack a 3.
Yep. I pass.
Pass.
All my stuff is dead. I'm a very sad man.
And then I have 10 gold for Guy and gold.
Chikagawa's court is good. Other things are okay. You've taken your turn. I draw my fake card. Void.
I pass it.
Another fake from County House. These are all perfectly fine cards, I guess. Here is a control. I will
Sure.
target guy with spider elite so high.
Okay.
And take the favor back. One guy or two guys here. That's a tough call. Just gonna attack with 3. So we got a box to 26. Why not do it now? And then just drop on down 3, 6. We're gonna pull out both guys.
Okay.
Hit the court. Draw a card. Get my 2 Patho Wisdoms.
Huzzah, huzzah. That card here is
Indeed.
What's that? You're at 20.
Yep.
I think your honor's mismarked. Did you say you boxed to 26 and now it says 25?
Yeah, so I should be at
20.
I should be at 29, I think, because I didn't proclaim yet.
Sounds right.
So a little slow this game, but what can you do?
All right. I think.
Only getting 1 unit of a PPG. Ugh, that's okay.
I think I'm just on. Well, I give my Hachiro's Legion Cavalry.
Yep, and I'm passing a bunch here.
And then I'm going to attack, sending 1, 2, 3 guys at the middle province.
So we can just let them have it and defend ourselves. I guess we could try one guy at each. I think I like one at each. I don't want to keep letting them just, force me to go progressive all the time. So we'll try one guy at each province. Yep.
Okay.
Like so.
So which guy has been targeted by control?
Oh, and Ayamika. Probably the Ayamika at an undefended province.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good question. Here, I'll make a little note.
Okay. So let's do our opposed battle first.
Okay.
And I've got nothing special.
No engage actions?
No engage actions.
How do we want to sequence this? Well, I think we want to start with gain some honor. So we'll bow whatever the Matsu without a follower is, up to 31.
Sure. And I think the most important thing here is just to remove presence. So I'm going to Serenity his guy.
I will be dead. And he's got a tactician who does a thing. And he's got a bunch of 4s. So there's no real sense sending anybody home. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll move my guy in with Rakasu. I pass.
I will attack my ongoing division to draw a card.
Pass.
Meaningless actions, ho, I pass.
Okay, so yeah. But I didn't kill a guy, so there's a chance we have a guy in a province. That'll be nice.
So I've got 12, 19, 20, 21, 26, 9, 12, 16, 20, 23. So I can buy everything, out of Forgotten Legacies. So I will choose to not lose the game.
Search! Search!
I'm only playing 2. I don't know if that's correct or not, but it's what I'm playing. Go ahead.
Flip and flip. Destined Guy, who I love. So I'm gonna void for a card. I'm gonna have to discard. But hey, I got these Path of Wisdom, so that's not so bad. And then I will discard Favor and the other Path of Wisdom to draw another card. I love just cycling through my deck. I like cards. I'm a big fan. I lobby for the Favor. Straight my dude with Shigekiwa's Court. And gain 2 from my box. 33. And I think that's all the sort of pointless... Oh, Counting House. No, that's not all the pointless actions I have at all. I got at least one more not at all pointless action.
I've got tons, but what am I thinking?
Alright, so I'm going to buy this guy. Go to 36. The question is, do I keep Shiraru for next turn or not? Well, I mean, I buy him first, and I see what I flip. Puts me to 36. And then I have to decide, hit my Destined Trigger. If I feel like that personality helps me defend, or if it's more important. I think it's more important to get the guy out, not to lose 2 provinces this turn. And so I do. And draw my step for the end. And we believe I can only put 1 Path of Wisdom in my hand up to a full 8, right? That's sort of where we're at.
Why, no.
So there we are.
Both. It's just a question of, do you have to discard one immediately?
Do I have to then discard? Well, so I'll discard 1, assuming that I have to do that.
Okay.
Someone who knows the rules of the game will help us out down the line with this.
I can all research it. Well,
your Spider Elite Sohai guy still control.
Still bug. Yep. Sorry. So, okay. So I'm not attacking this turn, and the reason for that's just that I think he's got 6 non-Path of Wisdom cards, 6 or 7 non-Path of Wisdom
7.
cards.
Yep, 7 non-Path cards.
So it's a very, very likely that he's just going to be able to cross if I attack. Now, if he plays double wheels within wheels, obviously I'll just go ahead and attack. But otherwise, I got 4 guys in province. I can buy out 4 more guys and then play my 2 Spider Elite Sohais plus anything else that I draw and just come at him with like crushing amounts of stuff. There's also a possibility he doesn't flip a guy, and he's got only 2 points of honor off of his box. So this is a really good position for us, and we just don't want to attack.
Yeah, on my end, we're actually feeling pretty good. If he were to just attack 1 province, the thing that would really disrupt our game plan is Ayumi and somehow sneaking out 2. So the only play we feel compelled to make is a rank half pillage on the 1 legal target, which is Ikuma Ayumi. And taking that off the board means that if he attacks us, he's got to sort of, he loses out on his big cavalry advantage. And then that puts us, I think, in a very winnable position. And this is a pretty low-cost bow here. Sure, he might not assign anyone, and I don't have that card next turn, but I'm already close to discarding to hand size anyway. I'm going to be drawing more cards, and it might let me turn on like another control or something if I were to rip one off the top of the deck. So go ahead and taking the bow here is a pretty straightforward play.
So this is 15, 19, 23, 24. So yeah. We're dropping down.
28 you have in your provinces?
Yeah.
So you'll probably get the Tactician and 2 murders is sort of where you assume.
No, I have everything.
Oh, do you? You have 28 gold? I thought you did like 24.
That was just the gold that I had set aside, and then there's 4 more.
Okay. 4, 8, 12, 1, 2, 3, 15, 27. Yeah, he buys all these dudes. Well, that's ugly for us. That's it. So at least we get the sort of small satisfaction of crossing. So we void for a card, discard a path. Counting House for a card. We've got favor cycle stuff here. Discard the favor and a wheels within wheels. Lobby for the favor, straighten whoever takes it with my court. Gain my 2 to 38. And I'm just saying if there's any other really cool, sneaky stuff to be done. Play this, pick up my path. I think I'm just happy keeping my hand where it is. This is probably my for sure discard. Yeah, okay. Let's just drop on down and get to the fun stuff. Go to 42.
Yep.
Or 41, beg pardon. Draw a fake card. I gotta owe you a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's probably this card here. And it could be this card, depending on how I think the turn's gonna play out. I guess progressive is. I mean, it's just a 4 focus value card. Everything else has some play to it. So there you go.
There's my gold. Thanks, deck. Really coming through for me here. So all we gotta do is think about how to attach my couple followers here.
One of those dudes still controlled.
Yeah, sorry. That card here. So 8, 16, 23 gold, 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 20. Ugh, that's kind of ugly. Such about the bountiful. Lets him hit me with flashy, but say levy. So I'm gonna go Spider Elite, Invested, find another Spider Elite, Vanguard, and attach all 3. I suppose, like you're watching, you could say like, well, you can play the 2 and then see if he flashes in between there somewhere, and then not attach the 3rd. I think I'm attaching all 3 no matter what.
I've got a couple of. I mean, I got like a. So assuming you're not going to put all of your followers on one unit.
Probably not.
I guess I wait and see where the first spider goes, and then he'll definitely have a second one. You know, play it out like such.
So
I won't be
targeting. And then find the spider.
Yeah, and then I pass and wait for the second spider to go down.
And
see where that
is. To another melee attack guy.
Okay, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and summons. I don't even know the Fear 3 is not all that fearful for me, so I think I just summons guy with the Chiro's Legion who's a tactician, sort of represents the most overall force.
Okay, and then I put down the Oriole Imperial.
I lobby for the favor with Dagonon.
I pass.
Hey, I flashy technique, see? So I properly waded through all your actions anyway.
Yeah, I pass.
Yeah, I got nothing else. I pass.
Okay, so I give my follower cavalry.
Sure.
Whatever. So let's try to split force here.
So he's got a ton of force, but he's got a split, and the best part is he's only got 3 cards in hand. So we can sort of assume they're probably got 2 kill effects in the 3 cards, but ugh.
Alright, I think this is fine. I don't know that it's a little off balance.
Can I get a army force count at each one?
Sure. 10. So the one with the 5 guys is 24.
Okay.
And the one with 4 is 21.
Okay. So if we defend all of ours at the 5 guys, he almost certainly just uses Ayumi to move over there. So our hand is more or less forced putting all our chumpies at the one with 4 guys, which also happens to be the one with less force. But presumably he's got 1 tactician as opposed to 0 tactician, so they're roughly force equivalent. So the biggest consideration is Ayumi. So we just, let's try to ignore that and just put everybody there.
Okay. So let's just do the big opposed battle.
Okay.
You got first.
I got a usurpation for Ayumi, one of my legal targets.
Sure, goes home. Okay. Whoops. Back over here, Spider Elite so high. You are not at the battlefield. Let's pay 2 to Death of the Winds.
Uh-oh. I don't know what it's going to be, but it can't be good for us. Blind Honor. That'd be great for us, actually, if you were to do that.
Yeah. It's going to be Inspired Leadership. I'll copy the melee 3 ability onto Nekiru, +1 force, follow up, shoot. Doesn't matter, they're all the same. How about the Destined guy?
You copied.
I guess. Is anybody like short on trace? You only have 1 courtier, or should I shoot the courtier?
I mean, I got a courtier at home if that matters, but okay.
I'm just trying to I'm trying to make any decision that matters in the least.
So hit the courtier. So you copied the can't send home ability. Did I catch that correct?
I copied the melee 3 attack ability
from Kuroko.
Yeah, and then used it.
Okay. We will inexplicable challenge to bow your tactician guy there.
Duly bowed. Use the other melee 3 to shoot the 3 force guy.
Do the shots. Use the Imperial favor to send home guy with Spider Elite so high.
Yeah, I mean that's the game.
Hey! Skin of my teeth, baby.
So, let's try another one.
So that's game 1.